Apple's iPhone 6 phablet may be delayed due to some battery issues. Windows Phone developer preview exceeds user adoption expectations, and the famous Amazon phone could rely on some tilting controls. I'm Jaime Rivera, and I'm still trying to figure out what Amazon thinks is natural about tilting a phone when you're talking to it. This is Pocketnow Daily. You know the way we begin the news, we start with what's official, and this is very interesting. Probably none of us expected for the Samsung Gear Fit to be famous, mainly because it's got this tilted display that wasn't really ergonomic at the beginning. Samsung figured it out eventually, and it turns out to be the most famous gear out there. It sold almost 250,000 units, which is definitely not as big as any company would sell smartphones, but you know that wearables are an emerging technology, so this is good. They're sold out. Let's see when they stock back up, and let's see which is the next one to sell out. And speaking of wearables, one that's been announced but is not official yet, and we get rumors of a lot, is the LG G Watch. But this time, we have some official images of the smartwatch, and we get it in black and we get it in gold and white. Really nice colors. I hate the band, but we get some more specifications: water and dust proofing, the fact that the display will always be on, which is interesting, but that's pretty much it. We don't have a release date yet, so hold your horses. Now, another product that's not finalized but quite popular is Windows Phone 8.1 developer preview. You would think that not very many people would give it a try, but Microsoft is surprised. I mean, there are more than 1 million downloads already, more than 1 million units that are testing it out there already, even though there are a ton of bugs to be ironed. So this speaks a lot to, number one, the size of the community, which is great, and number two, the fact that people are really willing to move away from Windows Phone 8 and move to something much better. Hopefully they can turn on the phone from standby as well, but stay tuned. Now, speaking of odd products, the Amazon smartphone gets more rumors. This time we know that it's got 4 cameras. We know that it's going to probably bring 3D, and there's a huge probability that it won't happen. But interesting, apparently the UI is going to use this 3D system where you can interact with it by tilting the phone. Well, yeah, it's got 4 cameras for reasons we don't know what for, but still the 3D will apparently do things like, for example, if you want to look for the name of icons without having to do anything, apparently you just add this particular tilting gesture and it'll reveal them. And we've already seen so many platforms fail because of excessive gestures, like WebOS. So let's see how that goes. And finally, for the very interesting rumors of the day, it seems that Apple's iPhone 6 may be delayed more than Apple wants it to. And the reason why is because apparently the company wants to make this phone dramatically thin. We're talking about the Phablet, the 5.5-inch device, and apparently Apple wants to make it so thin that there is no battery that could fit in there. And they will have to build a new type of battery, but apparently the technology is not there yet, and they'll have to do something about it. So apparently that'll probably, delay things. We're not sure if that's going to happen until next year or this year, but still, that leads me to the question of the day. How thin is too thin for you when it comes to a smartphone? Do you like heft in your smartphone, or do you like it to be so thin that it's more ergonomic? In my particular case, it depends on the phone. The bigger and thicker it is, the less that I like it, but the thinner that it is and bigger, the more that I do. No, that's not what she said, but still, leave us a comment down below. What do you think? And friends, you know the drill. If you want to get the news earlier before this video is filmed, make sure you follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. You can also follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.